Hi, welcome everyone. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Tuesday, the 28th of September, 2021. We are using Tarot of Mystical Moments again and some different oracle cards just for the fun of it. So we're tuning into the energy atmosphere, as you know, and how we're flowing with it, moving with it, what it's presenting to us. And happy Mercury retrograde, by the way. We started off with a stellar reading for the very first day of the retrograde. Lots of happy heart energy. And I feel, this is my intuition, we have 4 planets coming direct in October. And that energy is already in motion for us, just like the retrograde energy is in motion for us. Mercury retrograde is in motion for us. So I think we have Saturn, Pluto. There are 2 more. I did not look them up before doing this reading. No big deal. Still, the point in mentioning that is that as we are in a Mercury retrograde, when typically we have a feeling of reflection or we experience minor mechanical setbacks and so on, communication snafus, I don't sense that happening as profoundly. I know it's early yet, and I'm not projecting, though I feel that the planets coming direct are charging the atmosphere with a dynamic forward movement. And within that, we end up being inspired with Mercury retrograde to communicate things we have been percolating on. Saying things maybe we have not said, things that we have kept to ourselves in heart space, through the suggestions of the High Priestess to exercise some level of personal discretion. It feels as though, as the other 4 planets that are in retrograde come direct, that we are inspired to share what we have been sitting on, nurturing, incubating upon. So with that in mind, let's take a look at these cards and see what we've got. Our first card I chose as an overall theme to the energy of the reading and what's truly charging the atmosphere. This comes from the Sacred Traveler Oracle, and we have Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. That was in yesterday's reading as well. I believe I actually said that. That's what those cards were inspiring. So here it is in the overall theme of energy in today's reading. So the Voyage of the Heart continues. And then from a deck I can't remember the name of, we have Go with the Flow. I think this is Divine Energy Oracle, something or other. It's a nice deck. Go with the Flow. So we have 2 nice flow cards. Love's flowing to and through us. We are going with that flow. Where is it taking us? Let's take a look at the tarot cards. Dynamic shuffle today, by the way. Cards were flying everywhere. I love when that happens. So our first 2, look at that. We start out with the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. Okay, so the happiest card in tarot, Divine Delivery System of the Wheel of Fortune. We've been seeing a lot of that card lately, and I'm excited about that too because it shows progress in our journey. It's the Divine Delivery System. It's what's being dropped on our foundation in relationship to what we are holding heart space for. And it's coming through the momentum and energy of the Sun, happiest card in tarot, love, bliss, joy, brilliant clarity. We're able to see things in a full spectrum sort of way. So both sides of a coin, the whole story, not just one part. We are seeing it all in the brilliant, fantastic light of the Sun, and it is in relationship with the Wheel of Fortune, which is aligning with our destiny. Next we have The Nine of Wands. Ooh, speaking to our enduring spirit. You know, this is a card typically, traditionally in tarot, that is spoken of, you know, having the fortitude to keep going in our voyage and our journey. And the person on the card typically looks a little worse for wear, too. Kind of like the folks on the Five of Coins. And within the Nine of Wands, we may find ourselves digging deep for the required investment for what we hold in heart space, but we have a whole lot of support from the universe in the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. We're not going this alone. We are absolutely being supported by the divine flow, and we are most definitely flowing in love. That's fantastic. So the Nine of Wands is a card to remind us to keep doing what we're doing. I feel that it is somewhat connected to the Eight of Pentacles, which we've also had recently. That's doing the work of our soul, and it's also keep doing what you're doing because it's working for you. And this message with these three cards feels like keep the faith in yourself. Trust yourself that you have the strength and the endurance to see all of your dreams come to light. Next, we have Six of Swords. Yeah, keep moving, keep going with that flow that we're talking about. We've got flow over here in this oracle, this one as well, and we have good momentum here. And we're not anchored. See, that anchor is hanging there, though it's not holding us in place. We are moving. The Six of Swords is a card of moving from less than favorable energy into more favorable energy. And this could be representative of the other four planets that are soon turning direct. We're in the shadow of all of those starting to move in a new direction. So we are moving in a good flow and direction. And I like that the energy is, the characters on the card are mostly looking in the same direction. The Sun's looking a bit right at you. The Wheel of Fortune is, you know, be mindful of where you've journeyed from and keep going in the direction that you're going because it serves your voyage. Next two cards. Wow. Ace of Cups underneath the Sun. Holy cow. You know this card is such bliss and love and overflow of abundance and resource. And it's emotional well-being at its finest. This is living joyously. It's a divine and cosmic gift from the universe, and the sun is shining on it. And this is a gorgeous alignment within our destiny. So we absolutely want to go with the flow here because look where it's taking us. And then coming with, oh, that's fascinating too. These are like the same two birds on the card. We have the King of Swords. We're exceptionally decisive, brilliantly clear. Again, a connection to the sun. The king holds the Ace of Swords, which is brilliant clarity, everlasting strength, truth, great communication. So we are in the momentum of the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Swords is decisively, in a divine masculine-esque way, very keen and sharp with discernment. So it's keeping our eye on the spiritual signposts that deliver signs and messages to us, that let us see that we are moving in the right direction, that we do have evidence for what we hold in heart space, and that this is the most favorable flow to lean into. Next we have oh my goodness, the Two of Cups. This card, seriously, since May, I've lost count of how often we see it, and it's a whole lot. So here we are with a deepening, expanding bond within self-relationship. So we have great faith, great trust within our own self-relationship. We're feeling harmonized within our own divine masculine, divine feminine energy. And this is a great contribution to all that we have previously invested in our journey, and now how that is paying reward for us by weaving energy together that is of the highest caliber of love, bliss, and joy. We have it here in the Sun and the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups is an even greater confirmation of that message, of the presence of these cards. And it's what we're doing with the energy. We are celebrating this. We are unified with this Two of Cups card, and we're making a lot of it. We are investing so much of ourselves in the voyage. Going with the flow has become a very easy thing for us to do, and we have sharp and keen insight, so we are exceptionally discerning about how we continue to move along in this journey. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, interesting. Usually a card that says you're holding on to something that you might better let go of. However, as I see it today, underneath the Six of Swords, what I'm witnessing here is, first of all, it's a 4, so it is a super stable foundation for us. And it's the best possible anchor one could have. See, this anchor is up and it's free and it's flowing. It's not holding anything in place. So the feeling is that we have let go and we are going with the flow in a very stable way and in an abundant way too. It connects to the Sun, the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. There's so much abundance on offer to us. So let's make something of it because it's a stable environment. Okay, what's next? Oh, bottom of the deck. This is how the universe is supporting us as we move along in our journey. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the super independent, self-made individual. This is an interdependent person. This is someone that is sovereign to self. We are being sovereign, like the King of Swords, to ourself, to our journey, and everyone benefits that because we connect in an interdependent way. We share togetherness. We celebrate with others, and we don't create codependent scenarios. Beautiful. That's freedom and liberation right there. And we have more than enough to spare and share. Look at all of this gorgeous abundance. Then we have the Eight of Cups, which I feel now connects so well with the Six of Swords. We're moving further along in our journey, deeper into our own heart space and going deeper into the evolution of our dreams, our goals, and our intentions. And the universe is supporting that. Next, we have the Two of Pentacles. This is a card about a decision being made. It's already been made. Oh, pardon. I was thinking of the Two of Swords. I got my cards mixed up. Two of Pentacles is a well-balanced world. So there's good confirmation for the Four of Pentacles and its really stable foundation. And you know what? I'm just going to take one more because it's just so sweet. We have the Four of Wands, more stability. Another of the happiest cards in tarot, and there's the Queen of Swords. So we've got a matched set in the King and the Queen. Lots of discernment, lots of clarity, brilliant clarity, and super strength. So let's use it. Let's put it to work for ourselves. Okay, angel answers. This is an opportunity to ask a question of the cards related to this reading or not, to get confirmation of something for yourself. Interesting. This is a card we don't see often. Not the right time. Wow, I actually feel uncertainty around that card. I'm not sure what to say about it. I'm going to leave that there for now. We'll see what the other cards have to say. Next. Perhaps some of you asked a question that resonates with that card. Peaceful resolution. Ooh, interesting. Perhaps it's not the right time to seek resolution with a set of circumstances or with an individual. It may be time, these may be the moments to just simply savor where you are and then read the signs of the universe to know when to take action. Yeah, peaceful resolution, be assertive. And then we have another timing card within the next few months. Often I feel when I see this card that the message the tarot cards bring us will be with us for a while. So this charge in the atmosphere that we are witnessing today in these cards is something that will be with us for a number of days, weeks, perhaps even months. So go with the flow with that. And what I'm also getting off this not the right time card is that while Mercury is in retrograde until I think October 19th or 20th, that may not be the period or the window in which to seek resolution on a specific life experience that you're having. Consider that and take it where it's most relevant to you. All right, our last card comes from the Gateway Oracle, I think it's called. This is our point of focus for the day, perhaps. Savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. Yeah, there it is. It's all over the reading with the Sun, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, going with the flow, the Voyage of the Heart. Yes, we're doing this. That's what it's time for. It may not be time to seek resolution with certain experiences, but it is certainly time to savor the divine joy and pleasure of your life. Thank you everyone for being with me today. Peace, love, joy, blessings to each and every one of you. Namaste.